Hello again, everybody. Welcome back. Another episode here of Banish the Doubt. My name is George McNamara. Leo Tolstoy said, no person, he said no man, but today we'll say no person is free who is not master of themselves. So I would like for you to think of the cross as far as Jesus and the cross. You get an image in your mind. Now I'd like you to think of the vertical part of the cross as your source energy or God consciousness, universal consciousness. That is going up to your higher consciousness. Okay, then the horizontal part going across. I would like for you to think of that as where you move back and forth from. That is the part to master so that we stay within that vertical. You'll know you're in the vertical when you're like a little child can't wait for Christmas morning, birthday, or just filled with energy, your wedding day, birth of a child, whatever, anything that takes place where you just feel this rush of energy, because that is what this world is. That is when you're in that, you're aligned with source. The higher up this cross that you go, the closer to source that you get, the shorter the time between the polarities where you are not feeling, you're questioning, your things aren't going right, or you perceive them not to be going right. The quicker you get back to source, the energy, the knowing. See, the further down this cross, the further away from source that we are, the longer the duration that we stay in those areas that don't feel right. We question. Hey, like some of you have reached out to me and asked, why is it that I've been thinking about this for a while, but yet it hasn't happened? Or why does this seem to be taking so long? Those questions, okay, if this vertical like this is the cross, your questions like that, when we are looking at, when we are looking at 3D reality for the answers, for the signs, we're not looking inside, internal. We're not stating that I am source and there is no other. That is when we're looking at the materialistic world. We're attaching ourselves to it. That is when we are away from source. When we identify with anything material, that is who I identify myself with that. We're gossiping. We are trying to change another's opinion about a subject. We are away from source energy. When we are reminding ourselves that I am source, there is no other. It is creation is finished. We are aligned with source. So this is how we keep reminding ourselves, I am source. I am that. I am all that there is. It is finished. I am already living my life, my dream life, now, right here, right now. The more times you can remind yourself of that, the more times you can say, no, I don't require evidence outside of me. I know it's done. Okay. I am the master of my emotions. I am the master of myself. I am not in control. I'm not controlling anything. I'm just aligning myself. I choose to align myself with source energy. Anytime you feel you're questioning yourself, or you feel like this society is saying, well, you don't have the answers, or you're whatever it may be, if we're looking at that, we say, okay, wait a minute, that's that thinking, that allowance of that type of an opinion is me, and I'm aligning with that. I'm giving, um, I'm giving time to that emotion. I'm sliding away from that center of the cross. This is why Jesus in the Bible says, pick up your cross. See, we think of that. We've been told that you have a cross to bear is negative. No. Having a cross is recognizing that the reminder of, okay, that's why I want to be back in alignment with source energy, the vibrational energy. So remind yourself as many times during the day that, yes, the feeling, maybe I don't have the feeling in this moment, but I am choosing to stay in that zone, that I am source. Everything works out for me. Everything has already worked out for me. I am that I am. This is why Moses was told, I am has sent me. I am that I am. That's why Jesus said, cast your net to the right. Casting your net, letting go of anything, identifying with anything material. This is why, if you saw the movie, the series, The Chosen, when Jesus said to the apostles, okay, now it's time for you to go out into the world 2 by 2. But there are no money sacks. You don't require any money sacks. Money will come to you. And one of the apostles, if you watch it, says, but we don't feel we're ready. And he says, I don't need you to feel anything. Okay? So we don't have to feel anything. We just remind ourselves. So this is what this world is about. It's reminding ourselves that I am the awareness behind it all. I am the sky behind the emotions, which are the clouds. I am, I am the ocean beneath the emotions, which are the waves. I am. There is no separation. I am that. I allow the waves to come and crash and then dissipate. I allow the clouds, the emotions, to come across the sky. I don't deny them. They're here. I'm a human. Part of me is human, and that part of me, that human part of me, there's an allowance for me maybe to get involved with that. But I remember, okay, but go back. Remember, I am source. It is already done. Another thing, the most important times within our day to remind ourselves of this, and when our minds, our brains are the most impressionable. First thing in the morning, remind yourself, tell yourself, wake up. Your first thing you want to do when your day starts, when you wake up out of bed, is to remind yourself that you are a source. Be grateful. Gratitude. Have gratitude for everything, especially for those who may push your buttons, for they are reminding you, time to go back to that center, time to be aligned with source. Gratitude. And then the other time of the day is before you actually fall into a deep sleep. Again, be grateful for everything and everyone in your life. Remind yourself, I am source. It is finished. I am living my dream life right here and right now. If you will remember this template, remember it, go back to it as many times as you have to. It is done. You are living your life already right now. Your dream life is right now. Have a great day.